Hi guys, in this video we shall see how to download and install DBeaver in Windows. First of all, let's go to browser and type dbeaver.io. Directly it goes to website, that is DBeaver. DBeaver is nothing but database related. Beaver is a animal name. And coming to this, we have two types of DBeaver softwares. One is DBeaver Community and another one is DBeaver Pro. And DBeaver Community is a free version and DBeaver Pro is a paid version. Let us go for DBeaver Community, and here also we can see download button. If we go into this page, we'll get the download exe file button. So let us click this and we'll get our DBeaver software related exe file installation file here into the downloads. Go to downloads folder, double click it. Select the language, I am selecting English, click OK, click next here and accept the license, click I agree, and here we have two options. I am only the person who uses this computer, so I am selecting this option, next, and check all these check buttons, next, and again this is the destination folder path and click install. This is almost installed. Give permission to Windows PowerShell and click here to create desktop shortcut, because I will use it very frequently, and click finish. So automatically it appears, the icon appears here on the desktop. Double click it, open it. So it may take few seconds for the first time to open the software, and after opening we have few settings for this. I will tell all those settings. Click do not share, confirm. It's asking a prompt to have a sample database. If you are new to SQL and you want to learn all those SQL concepts, then you can click yes here to create a DBeaver sample database. So I will get DBeaver sample database SQLite. If your SQL database is not having any data, if you click this here, automatically it shows a prompt and you can click here download to get the data. Then you will get all the data here, data tables, etc. So you can practice here using this data table. Add a SQL editor here, or you can press F3. So you can practice here. So you will get the data here. And if you want to have a connection, or you already have a SQL or MySQL database in some other hosting or something, have a right click and here create a new connection. So it will open a new window. I am having a MySQL connection here, so I am selecting MySQL. You have to enter the local host and database name, what it is, and username and password, and after that we have to click finish. And if it is a cloud database related thing like GCP, you have to insert or add this SSH, which will be added here. And here also you have to add host, username and password also if you have, or not if you already connected Google Cloud SDK shell. If you have this part added into your computer, then you have to add the public key where it is present. That means if you select this public key, it will ask for the path where the public key is present. That particular folder path should be given here, and after that you can go into the next button and save it. So then you will get a extra database here that will be added.